Monday
What?
night, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the
I
defending
was believe
Super
you,
Bowl
I'd be killed by
champions,
80
the
million
Kansas
people,
City Chiefs.
including myself. You a friend, I dig it.
The first 2 months of the regular
I mean, I know people
season
that
down.
separate
The final two bring us as we're off in week 9.
husband and wife too.
And no
it's
run
kinda
back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
If you suffer, I suffer.
Here we go. Here we go. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
They held them to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty smooth, and they give you a lot of misdirection, a lot of trickery. They were able to hold in there and stuff them.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Chiefs, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football.
I did forget.
That tells me that they've got
all
the assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that.
Just say like Old Navy gap.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Yeah.
So back-to-back big runs.
Do you want me to start confirming with
on
you?
the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was
She's probably like, yeah, she's probably because she doesn't have our address.
They didn't get the memo.
So yeah, she probably did.
Get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Ritter located as running back Robinson, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like to match.
It's to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts. His 3rd touchdown.
None of my friends have actually turned other than Q. Oh, Sreed and JoJo.
First here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, I didn't know. I told you. Told people I told. Sorry, but I tell everybody I told. So I'll go through everybody. Valerie, Iris, Tina, Daryl.
They were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret
Nikki,
that.
Melanie,
He
Erin.
found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw too to complete the play.
Following the touchdown,
those are the people I told actually independently. People in the chat are also Taisha knows.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Chinky knows. Kenya knows. Tootie knows. From my chat.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10.
Yeah, some of my friends, but none of them have actually said they're coming other than Q and Sweet.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That's a love to run right there. This guy's known for his quickness.
Yeah, I would say about 30. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't think 50 is for like individual people, but I can see us needing like 50 plays because like I said, 50 and then 2.5. Like everybody wants 1.5 play.
And fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Gray. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. You did all right. Hold them to 13 was pretty good, but this week,
I think that's what I would have used.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. They go play.
Oh, sorry. That's what I thought you meant.
And that'll be incomplete.
Kids.
Even the greats in this game.
We're gonna ask him today. You can ask him.
They're gonna have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
Because I would say, yeah, he's gonna want the.
Might have a couple of them picked off.
Make a chicken materials.
Gotta get to the
fast. Like he likes the chicken. He's gonna ask for pizza a lot more too.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Let's go, Jeff.
Tony is intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. So this is something we didn't see it all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
I was like, shit.
And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
I talked to your brother about that too.
He said, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Well, no, he asked me how things were going.
He's got his man London right side. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
He texted me last night, and I answered today.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road.
Oh, yeah, so I'm going to ask you. So I think you might have
established a start like that. Obviously, your confidence rises
no,
and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
It wasn't that bad of a kick. I shouldn't have looked at it, but anyway. I'm good enough for the kick. Anyway,
maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The box and stuff, the stuff came yesterday. You showed me. Okay, that's what that box was you showing me, right?
It still won't go down.
Oh, come on.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Oh, such bullshit.
It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys feel it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And it's now 13-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Let's start with that one.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking.
I would like to know what kind of
But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
I don't necessarily need to see it or anything. I just need to, like, I don't want to be surprised.
Make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Ritter with it after the play fake. Is incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. That's third and short. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Robinson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. The throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Thank you. I'm about to say, come on, get out.
First down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there that brings up 4th.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Yeah, kickoff for time.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Robinson on a give right side. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Elijah Higgins, 54 yards. And the Chiefs have regained the lead. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Not worried about it.
And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
My family smoke, like, just cigarettes. So they don't want to do anything like that. I'm sure, bro. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm just saying. Yeah, he must be walking.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Ritter off the play fake. And down he goes. That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sand. And that'll bring up third.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grab, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion. On the punt there, and the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. They run it with Pacheco from the gun, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
I've ordered from it before.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't.
Touchdown! Rasheed Rice, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. All set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you want to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 88 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, Ritter. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony. It's caught inside.
Oh, come on.
And all the way for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney. As the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up
That
to
went
18
through?
now.
Okay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
26 yards. First down, Atlanta. Ready up.
On first down, Ritter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ritter.
Come on, game.
Complete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Ready?
Robinson up the middle. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready, set. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Faster, faster.
They'll run for it with Robinson. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, sorry.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. There he goes left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Now Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Nobody said, ooh.
2 yards on the
exactly
carry here. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Pacheco once again. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Going play action, Ritter. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Fielded at about the 28. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mahomes now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
You took the chicken out of the fridge.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
Okay,
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Ritter with it after the play fake. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Ritter completes this quickly. Touchdown, Falcons! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Who able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Toss right side to Pacheco. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end. And
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Troy Anderson. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Come on.
2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Ritter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. K.J. Hamler, 37 yards. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
I shouldn't have gave you one. Shouldn't have gave you any.
Why?
I want more.
You want more of this?
Yeah.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Gibson here running out of the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Here's Tony on the quick slant.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. On the move past the 40. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Yellow, yellow.
In motion right is Tony. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
Back to the ground with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
Oh, come on.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is...
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead. Extra point by Buckers on target. And a lead now up to 14.
But like, it literally, every time I hit her up, me versus her, literally, it's usually like me getting her up, and it's like, oh yeah.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
But anyways, so she sent me a different offer.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Not all, it's been us, but to go some getting pictures and stuff like that, I was really good.
Let's go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Got it.
Now Ritter. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
No. Let's shoot put food out.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Go right. Ready.
A final shot now for Ritter. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
What?
Can I do that?
Over there.